Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and this GOP lawmaker is about to make Maxine's Waters' head completely explode.
Chairwoman Waters.
Presence here today.
Chairwoman Waters, I've not had an opportunity to testify or to question the witness.
I'd like to thank you for your presence.
Chairwoman Waters,
And for the time.
parliamentary inquiry.
Yes.
Are all members entitled to question witnesses?
You are, and if you would like to miss the votes on the floor for everybody.
Hey, it's
just
the
one
chairwoman's
moment.
prerogative to call a
Just
recess.
one moment,
That's your
please.
decision, not mine.
Just one moment, please. You may go right ahead and have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're certainly welcome, sir.
Mr. Ray, earlier today you said FTX was one of the worst bankruptcies you have handled in your 40 years of legal and restructuring experience. Under Mr. Bankman-Fried, FTX had almost no record-keeping, risk management, or accounting. In fact, FTX had 0 accountants on their payroll. Mr. Bankman-Fried explained to Bloomberg Businessweek that FTX's accounting was done by him, and in his head, quote, "I was real lazy about the mental math."
Lazy at the mental math? Wait a minute. This guy had no accountants, no accountability, and he was bankrolling the Democrats? All in his head? Man, the Sam Bankman-Fried story is absolutely wild. Never forget about it, because what he's about to expose is absolutely mind-blowing.
The complete lack of any basic record keeping makes it difficult to track down assets and untangle this mess. Are you aware of any additional wallets the co-founders potentially have access to that contain debtor assets?
No, we're not.
There's also been very little attention to the banks that FTX had a relationship with. I don't know that I've heard about any questions today, but the ties between FTX and Farmington State Bank began in March when Alameda Research invested $11.5 million in the bank's parent company, FBH. Do you have any insight or additional information as to why a small agricultural lending bank with really no footprint in fintech or crypto has a relationship with FTX?
No, that's subject of our inquiry. I mean, we do know, obviously, we made that investment.
Oh man, no wonder Maxine Waters was so testy. You could just see the look on her face of horror, anger, and how dare this Republican speak out of turn. But she's forced to let him speak by the rules that they all agree upon, and what he reveals is that Sam Bankman-Fried wasn't just a fraud. He was able to manipulate hundreds, arguably thousands of people to give him money, basically Bernie Madoff style. By the way, what a perfect name for someone who's going to lie about money. Madoff with your money. But what Sam Bankman-Fried did was a little bit different. He money laundered for the Democrats. He was the number 2 donator to the Democrat Party and Democrat candidates. And you can guess who's the number 1. Obviously, it's George Soros. But this guy he got in touch with Tom Brady. There were a couple of other major celebrities that he got to hang out with. And it turns out his bank did nothing. FTX did nothing but launder money. And guess which political party it was for? Man, Maxine Waters was not happy. And she shouldn't have been. Because he basically revealed what the scheme was, how deep it ran, and at this point, it's just a matter of who's who in the Democrat Party. Man, she got so triggered by this guy. And if you want to trigger liberals in your life, go over to my friends at basebuy.shop, link in the description below, and show the world just how conservative you really are. Now, folks, I know this story is a little bit older. It's not as hot button as current ones we have today. Haiti's in shambles. We still have the wars going on. But this should be really important for Americans to hear, because we take our money seriously here in the States. And Sam Bankman-Fried lied about his money, bankrolled a bunch of Democrats, and almost got away with it. Fortunately, he had, for everyone, he was his own fall guy, and he's going to jail, and rightly so. But man, to know who's behind all of that, to know that the Democrats were complacent in money laundering, didn't care about it, and are facing 0 consequences, that's deeply, deeply concerning. Folks, that's all I have here for you today here on PolitiBrawl. Hope you liked it. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until then, y'all have a good one.